I've worked elections. I've worked on election systems. I worked was setting up a bunch of touchscreen systems for the contractor. That system that is now the Dominion voting system, I was working on it back in the day, back in the recall elections. Here in California, when Governor Schwarzenegger was elected, I did that. Okay. There was a lot that I learned behind the scenes about this attitude of people wanting to make sure that we had this nice feel of secure elections even when there's problems. And that's rampant, which causes a lot of these places and a lot of these election areas to try to cover up issues because they want the feeling of secure elections and solid elections being even more important than the actual election themselves as far as they look at it. There's also a remediation effort when for something wasn't counted right. So let's say I had 10 bad ballots and I figured out somehow 10 bad ballots got in my mix, and this is after they've been open. There's no way to go back and figure out which those 10 ballots were. There's a standard protocol, which is where 10 ballots are randomly drawn and dismissed to change the odds. It's not 100% fair, but it's better than rerunning the election. But none of that was occurring. There are cases, Pennsylvania, where thousands of ballots were probably not following their legal mandate. During that election, because of the 2020 and the pandemic, a lot of these people rushed to mail-in ballots. Now, there was nothing wrong with absentee ballots. There's nothing wrong with mail-in ballots if you do your check and balances correctly and you plan for it. But a lot of them were rushed into it without the checks and balances, without the security or the safety procedures in place, and that caused a lot of problems during the 2020 election.